on the air now.
Oh, you're finally stuck.
Yeah,
Skywalker.
Yeah, I'm doing the rift right now, so I can see if I can finish not my runner, the mountaintop quest line. Even if I don't get the reward for it, I just want to at least get it done.
Yeah. Nah, that's all good.
Yeah.
Certain people that we do have in our chat room that's never said a dang thing within, like, as far as wanting to do any real activities together. I'm hoping that changes soon.
Yeah, I just barely started to get back into the chat.
Yeah.
But I'm
there's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got like 9 or 10 people that are in the chat right now who don't really post or say anything in regards to it. I love you. Speaking of which, I got purples. Ha! I'm catching up, biatch. What are you gonna do about it?
Go one step.
Well, I got 2 steps ahead of you, biatch. That's great.
awesome.
We all know I'm colorblind. Don't judge me, damn it.
I just finished it right now. Awesome.
Wait.
I just got my kill that I needed. I needed one more kill. Now what do I need to do? What's my next part? Free for all. Rumble kills.
Nah. I don't know if I have a good idea that would be. Just because I don't want any of the animals to knock over.
Just a cup of ice and a ball.
Alright. Sounds good. Well, I mean, you could bring a couple ice. I mean,
It's just ice.
but this is just Leo. We know how they go for water and ice.
She'll drink liquor. I know she will.
Yeah.
She's a liquor.
Anyway, Sky.
Mm-hmm.
So, out of everything all said and done, right now I've still got to talk to a few more people before I decide on who all I want as part of said first class people that I want to work with.
Okay.
For the council, I do know, like mentioned before, I do like Greg and Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
And, for sure be part of the council just
So,
because of the fact that I do know how, like, and you know, like as far as everything goes, how.
you don't have to explain it. I understand. Like in a way, I was kind of like thinking like, should I really be part of this? Like I wasn't part of the clan for such a long time. I don't feel welcomed in a way. I wouldn't feel like I earned it if I just given it.
Aside from that, the other person that I do know I've talked to a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and he said that he's going to be on a lot more often nowadays. Other person that I do want to work with is Taylor.
Oh yeah. Is he gonna start coming on again?
Taylor,
is he gonna? Yeah.
His gamer tags is the Cherokee. He'll be on a little bit more often.
Yeah, I know he hasn't been on very much.
I know with him, I know him really well. I know what kind of person he is, and he's also one of those people that I know, like, he's always been fair with everything, and I love that. I know he's one of the ones that Chris also suggested as well, because he believes that, you know, over everything, it's all good.
Yeah, you don't have to explain it, honestly. I had there. If you say I'm not part of the team, no hard feelings. Trust me.
Well, for the most part, I was actually also talking to Chris. You are one of the ones I do want as well.
Damn it. Yes.
A lot of things are, though, is this is going to be something that, of course,
it's going to be discussed a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. but you are one that I do definitely want to do for the first 5.
Is there a calendar there?
I do know I usually asked everybody basically individually though, just because I don't want to also just say appoint 5 people and expect them to want to do it. So I don't know how they feel about that whole thing. But for the most part, like I said, these positions are not like things to boss people around, but more of a help resolve issues and help guide and, you know, find help for people if they need help with certain things. You know, help maintain a standard among us.
Absolutely.
The reason why I've considered you and Taylor definitely strongest out of a lot of people is because I do know you've not been around for any of the drama amongst like people that were nowhere here.
I was a little bit in the drama, just towards the beginning of it, but near the climax and everything like that, I wasn't in it.
Yeah, and I mean, one way or another, like you weren't in it, you didn't like actively talk or get involved within that whole thing. It was just, you know, amongst, you know.
Hell, honestly, even if I was part of it, I wouldn't have been part of it. I hate conflict.
But because of that, you know, because I know you don't exactly have a biased opinion against anybody, that was the reason why I was like, okay, I would prefer, you know, since you'll pretty much give everyone equal opportunity
standing,
versus,
yeah.
You know, like going into it knowing, okay, this guy's always been a douche, never really liked him, you know, so on and so forth. The other person I definitely want to talk to is Ghost Brian. But gotta actually be on. I gotta see how he feels about
he was on not too long ago.
Yeah, I wasn't on whenever he was on though.
Yeah, he just probably you just missed.
But a lot of the other things I was considering is I gotta make sure that the people I do choose are gonna be on at least somewhat at a decent amount of time. Hello? Okay, I'll be right there in just a second. Look, it's fine. One moment.
Yeah, go follow him.
Oh yeah,
You be a deuce to your mother now that she's in the fucking house, you asshole.
Damn, I was hoping to shotgun him.
What?
Guess what?
What?
They got beef jerky!
Shit, she's following me.
No, Mimi, you don't get this jerky. Fuck off.
Hey! You're going outside now. Come on. You're getting a little piece. Come on.
Anyways.
Guess gotta.
So I do gotta talk to Ghost Brian to see how he feels about the whole situation.
Yeah.
And before we make anything official, I still gotta talk to the remaining members that were not in the chat room.
Yeah, it's no big issue. I mean, it's a lot of talking, a lot of decision making. It's you know, it's something that we do need to get done, whether or not if we do it, because we are going to be becoming a big clan soon, hopefully.
Like, honestly, I would have easily chosen both Mike and Carlos to represent things. However, right now, neither one of them are on speaking terms.
Oh, really? Is it because of the Aaron stuff?
Yeah, the whole thing. Yeah.
Really? It's still hatching out.
Aaron is only the catalyst. It wasn't about him, honestly.
Yeah. I'm not making it about it. I was just wondering, like, I didn't know if there were still issues. I didn't know there were still issues in the clan. We're all been pretty buddy lately. I didn't know if there was any more issues.
Nah, like, Mike has Carlos blocked. Though Carlos doesn't say he doesn't care, he cares.
It bugs him.
Because if you notice his comments, he's like, well, people need to stop, you know, blocking other members and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
The only one that has somebody blocked is Mike, and that's Carlos blocked. That's it.
Mhm.
And it's like I told Carlos, I'm like, you know what, I agree with you. However, as of right now, it's not causing any problems within the clan. I'm like, he doesn't want to talk to you, and that's fine. I mean, it means he's finally made a fucking decision and grew the hell up a little bit.
It's a little childish though, in a way, like just to block someone. I mean,
well, it got to the point where neither one of them could talk to each other, be in the same room without the other one causing any problems for the other one person. And so I told Mike, I'm like, either if you don't like someone that fucking much, you need to just ignore them and pretend they don't exist, or grow the fuck up and, you know, be on some type of mutual ground. And so that's basically what happened there.
Sorry, my headphones cut out at grow the fuck up.
But that's basically what happened. So Mike, he opted to just block Carlos, and I'm like, that's fine. I was like, if y'all don't want to talk, if you don't want to talk to him or want anything to do with them, I'm not gonna force you to. That is your choice. I'm like, I do the same thing whenever, you know, I don't like people either. I'll pretend they don't exist whatsoever. So I respect Mike's decision of doing that. Now, I would not give power to Carlos without upping Mike to the same position. Yeah. Because one over the other one, that's a biased decision amongst everything else. But if they're like, like if I had two people that are constantly against each other and always arguing, in the same power of having to agree on something, if both of them could agree on one thing, then I know something seriously is wrong.
Absolutely.
So that is why if I were to promote both of them, they would have to be at least on speaking terms.
Yeah.
And
not argue
on the same level at the same time.
Yeah.
Just so they could balance each other out. What, Lily?
She wants attention.
She wants attention.
My brother fucking asked if I could get into the house.
Who flung her in?
Well, actually, Zach flung her in, because, like, for the last month or two, she escaped. She wanted back in, but every time I tried to pick her up, she ran away. And one time I did grab her and throw her inside the house, she ran back out the door right before I closed the door.
Right, wow.
Every night she'll cry all night long by the door. So, Zach, whenever he was in the house, he saw her, he grabbed her and flung her into the house and then locked the door right away. Now she's in my bedroom over here, underneath our dresser,
meowing
like a little bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, well... But anyway,
We're finally eat food now, Lily. We're in the house. Feels like she's in prison. She's gotta watch her back everywhere she goes.
she's stupid. Cherokee comes in and out just fine, and Leo doesn't attack her. But Cherokee will beat the fuck out of him.
Fucked up, Leo. She's an old cat. Fat fucking bitch.
Well, she is bigger than him.
I think my cat's bigger than him.
My cat's bigger than him.
My cat weighs 25 pounds.
25 pounds.
Probably heavier now.
Yeah.
Leo looks like he weighs 25. A little over.
He's a giant cat. He really
He's
is.
fucking heavy.
But yeah, like another we mentioned before, like this whole thing needs to be put in place before we got more members.
Yeah.
Before it got too big. Not to mention, I would prefer not to be referee 24/7
Like,
anymore.
if we do become a big let's say company, a big organization.
Might as well be a company.
Well, I was thinking, I was going company.
We are an organization.
Yeah, if we're gonna be a big organization with like 100 people, and not to mention if we do have to make more clans to sustain stuff like that, then we're gonna need some type of structure around that to make decisions or to hash out issues with members.
Yeah.
So I mean, your thinking's not wrong. It's just I'm worried about that. You know, like I said, the title, throwing out titles at each other, like, oh, I'm vice president, you can suck my dick, I have more power over you, kind of thing. But
as far as titles go, honestly, titles have never really been a big deal within us, our clan.
Yeah, I never said it was. It's just something I have a concern about, and it's whether or not it's gonna actually happen is a different story. It's just that coming from a military background, that was thrown out a lot in my military program. Even though we're basically all the same rank.
I do definitely understand your concern on that. However, the people that I have chosen and whatnot, I know are not like that. That is another huge thing about it.
Yeah.
Whenever I pick and choose things. As is, me, Chris, and Brian, with a G, we've all three are co-leaders of this thing. I mean, granted, I created everything and so on and so forth. However, Brian and Chris, as I do. However, all three of us, if we all decide to have to make a decision about things, we do talk about things in length before in the past. All three of us agreed on that this is pretty bad, that we really should, take set course back. And that's basically how it was from that point on. Despite us three being set founders of said clan, it's understood that we all are. They pretty much, of course, since it is something that I have like full ownership of the clan, a lot of people do refer to me sometimes as said leader, but usually joking around. But I know you haven't really been on long enough or around a lot of us to see how everything works or really talk to it, everybody, as well as a lot of other has, which is fine. Wasn't needed, but it's not something that is brought up at all. It may be brought up in a joking conversation, but no one's ever said, "Okay, I'm above you. You need to do what I say for any reason." And honestly, there's been I know there's a bunch of people within the clan, unless they've actually directly asked which one of us is like actually leads the clan, you would never know, which is nice.
Well, I know you're the one that created the clan, so I kind of, in a way, I kind of consider you the leader. But I also think that Chris and I don't know which one's on a point. Brian, there's so many Brians in a clan. I don't know which one, or Brian with a G. Like I said, there's so many Brians.
Skatefast is Brian.
What was that?
Skatefast is Brian with a G.
Oh, Skatefast. Okay.
The one that was also one of the original ones.
Yeah.
The one that helped me. Ghost Brian, which is Ghost Rehab.
Yeah, Ghost Rehab. Yeah. I kind of figured that.
He was one of the newer members that we acquired during year 2. What you call it? Brian 963, whatever the hell, or
9673 or whatever it's called.
Brian.
Yeah.
He right now actually quit the clan. He said he's gonna actually create his own clan.
Oh, he already did that?
Yeah, he's no longer amongst the things.
Oh, that stinks.
Haven't really said much or anything like that. And I do know that whole little small spat that had occurred the other day, or the other night I should say, with him. He finally, I guess, quit, but honestly, from talking to him, it was something that he was already premeditatedly planning to do. And it wasn't something that, just said, oh, fuck everybody, Honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal. Bobby was just, a little, made 1 or 2 comments.
Heated. He was a little heated.
And, Brian took, just used any little excuse to go about doing this. So again, it's like, okay, I'm like, I just told Brian, I'm like, look, you know, I respect your decision. If you wish to do so, whatever, you know, feel free to, you know.
I actually liked him a lot too. I thought he was a pretty cool guy.
He is a pretty good guy. I told him we'll make an alliance with him later on. If he really wants to, and I respect his decision. But like, I told him, like, don't, you know, put this on Bobby or anything like that, because honestly, no one made him quit. And the fact that he's already had the name picked out and so on and so forth, this is something he was thinking about doing it for a while. He wasn't really part of any of the like activities hardly ever. And the way he, you know, was asked, like, started getting a little upset because no one wanted to help him that night.
With exactly yesterday or something like that?
Yeah, it was a couple of nights ago. He wanted help with Crota. And,
oh, yeah, I wasn't able to get on.
Well, like, the vast majority of us was either helping Greg in, trying to get his last fragment, and with me and, Chris, we had prior obligations with my other buddy Chance. So, I mean, you know, and then there's a bunch of us that was either asleep or not on, out of town, you know, live.
Yeah.
And Brian all of a sudden got his panties in a bunch and was like, well, fine, if no one wants to help us, then blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, you can't expect everyone to drop what they're doing and just jump in to help you. I mean, it's not like Crota has any real precedence of over anything right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not on a time frame. There's nothing special that needs to be done within it. You're just doing it to do it.
I mean, I wasn't able to get on because, like, it wasn't until recently that I got time to get on.
Yeah.
I'm just getting shit on right now. This sucks.
Right.
Oh shit.
That. I'm gonna be fucked up by the end of this, babe. How is it going, Greg?
Look at one taking big ass gulps. I was on my first drink.
I love you too. I'm getting drunk right now. I'm playing Candyland. We are playing Candyland.
Candyland.
Basically, the object of the game is whoever loses takes a, like, shot. And we've gone through like 6 rounds so far, and I've lost like all but 2 of them. 4 of them.
You're gonna be so drunk.
It's okay. I can still Destiny while I'm drunk.
He's a beast.
They call me Karma. How? Like Jeffrey Dahmer.
You may be able to play Destiny, but you won't be able to speak.
I will not speak correctly. But
English.
I count English. But it's okay. It's okay. So those are my decisions so far. Honestly. Yeah. So far, I am pleased with the people that we've selected.
And who are they?
Talk to Brian so far.
Yeah.
Well, for sure, I want, like I said, Greg, Aaron, aka Virus, Taylor, and you so far. I want to talk to Brian.
So, there was something that I talked to Greg about last night when we were doing the raid, that we were talking about this, and I was like saying, I don't know if Greg's gonna be available because, one, he has a family. He's gonna take his family priority over anything else that we have to deal with, and I'm not gonna blame him for that because, you know, he's a family man. He has to do what he has to do, as well as he has a wife and kids, stuff like that. So he's gonna be busy. He can't be on all the time like us or. You know, I think I'm on more than Greg at this point now, at times.
Yeah.
You know.
And I know Greg is usually bouncing back and forth between the amount of time he's actually on or not.
Yeah, that's what I was mostly getting at. So.
I know it's the same with Aaron, same with you. I know you're on and off based upon, you know, what stuff you got going on.
Yeah, work and family.
Thing applies to us all, honestly, thus far. But for the most part, there's at least at some point in time, one of us is always on now.
Yeah.
And like I said, this whole thing isn't something that we're gonna be like saying hey and say, hey, okay, well,
You know, get them back on their feet, brush them off a little bit,
figure
kiss
out
their
what's going on,
boo-boos.
see what we can do to like get you involved more, type thing.
Shit. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, is it uploaded now?
Right.
I was
Okay, you go
I was looking for it. I was like, wait, there's nothing on. I'm
got this, babe. I won. Ha.
I was.
You got it.
Oh no, absolutely not. I started my stream a while back. I have no problem.
Damn, you bounced high, but I just got too jealous.
I don't know.
I wasn't really planning on raiding right now. I'm just sitting here playing Candyland, getting drunk, and I was just wanting to talk to people.
Are you playing
about,
like the board game, or are you playing like a
decisions.
video game?
The actual board game right now.
Oh, okay. Man, I haven't played Candyland in such a long time.
Yeah, the loser takes a shot,
Oh,
basically.
I thought you were gonna say loser jerks off. I was like, what?
Well, I mean, we could do that too.
Well, I heard the ja, and I was like, oh, is he gonna say what I think he's gonna say?
I'm like, I don't mind jerking off for him.
Oh my god.
He is gonna be my husband.
Circle jerk. I'm just kidding.
Hey, you know what? I have no
Okay.
issue
You
with
really
anything.
Think this is the worst we've ever said to each other.
So there was the comment that you made.
If they'd ever seen our group chat at work, we would have been fired.
Oh my goodness. There was that comment that you made to me that I thought that was pretty funny. Was
About what?
me being too overly friendly.
You were a lot of overly
And
friendly
then-
at times.
And then but then I said, but you like the way I'm overly friendly. It makes the conversations interesting.
Ugh. I feel very uncomfortable with that.
That logic?
I will let Greg have you. Ugh.
I can't wait till I start to drink.
Why does that look like a knockoff fucking
Peter Pan?
Peter Pan and Link?
This bad juju is so good. Yeah. I've used it before. Gabe's with me used it, but I finally got my own and I'm loving it. I love how fast it shoots.
Make sure doesn't
It is
have
such
any
a good
additional
weapon.
things that I do.
No, it's a pulse rifle. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So apparently
I'm not used to any.
apparently the mountain climb is something that you can finish at level 5 because Shax just gave me the quest and or reward right now. They're at level 5 right now. Yeah, and then I have to show the representatives a dead orbit or 9 points elimination.
Yeah, you gotta have to do that too.
What is this? What are you trying to get into? Kanza.
Kind of want to get another board and throw
Hmm. Like what? Photoshop?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah. How much money do I have? How have I lost so much glimmer? What have I done? What do I use my glimmer for?
Brian, 368, whatever the hell his name is, unimportant Brian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one. Honestly, he blamed Bobby, but I call bullshit on that. Agitated?
Agitated. I mean, I couldn't get on, so.
Like I told him, I was like, dude, I was like, because it pissed me off whenever he was like, well, fine, you know, I'm better, or, you know, I'll put me over everyone else. I'm like, look, I was like, first of all, you just barely started asking for help for Crota's end, and whatnot. I mean, granted, okay, that's great and dandy and all, but you can't expect everyone to drop what we're doing. We're all trying to help Greg with all of this, and I've had prior obligations to somebody else. I was like, it's great that you asked and whatnot, and I'm happy that you're asking, but no, but everyone is busy, and everyone else within the thing is either asleep or gone out of town or something's going on. I was like, it's only one time, it's not like we've all ignored you plenty of times before. You're not on any special time frame to do it with Crota's end on. If it was that important, you could have LFG'd if that was the case, one way or another, but I mean, it wasn't anything major that I felt, and so I was just like, you know, I'm sorry, but, you know, this is just a one time. And then he was, whenever I was talking to him, he was like, well, Bobby just pressed my buttons and pissed me off and blah, blah, blah. So I just went ahead and, you know, quit out of everything. And he was all, kind of wanting to start my clan with this, one of my buddies, and he had a name picked out for it and so on and so forth. And I'm like, look, I was like, from everything you've described to me, it sounds like you've actually been talking about this for a long time, that you're planning on quitting. I'm like, the only thing that Bobby had any help in is the fact that he gave you the excuse, quote unquote, for you to go ahead and do this. I was like, that's all it was. It wasn't like it was horrible or giant or anything, you know, crazy. I was like, so if that's what your choice is, you know, we support you. We're not going to shun you. And if at any time you need to, like, there's a way we could create an alliance, we can create an alliance amongst him and with everyone else. I was like, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's Brian3696.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's on right now playing Destiny. I guess he's playing with his friends.
Yeah. I'm like, honestly, like, amongst every time we've ever done any, like, trials, we posted for trials, we posted for raids, we posted for a lot of things within a group chat, and he rarely ever responded or rarely, you know, did anything with us.
Yeah.
So,
well, I don't think I'll ever
like,
trials,
me,
honestly. I suck at PvP.
Yeah, like,
I got as shown as AK kicking my ass.
So, like, honestly, I told him, like, look, it makes sense of his choices, and that's fine and dandy, but, you know, that's basically where it's at.
I just want the drama to go. Leave.
No, there's not really much in the way of drama. I mean, it's already played out and done.
Yeah.
Dog out with rainbow.
Your turn. Nice.
You're safe. She is. There's no cats around, Lily. You're safe. It's your skinny little body.
Shut up, Leo.
He wants attention.
See, that's why it was in your mustache earlier. And you're trying to blame me?
Is Greg back? Are you back, Greg?
She gets this for Christmas.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, we should. We do that. Okay. But yeah, so honestly, there's not really much in the way of drama. It's just.
Yeah, I think it's all been hashed out at this point.
Yeah.
You know, I have no issues with anyone. I'm pretty much a chill guy. I don't really have any issues with most people. You know, even if I do, you won't know it. Honestly, like I had major issues with Gabe. I don't think many people knew that.
Damn, Florida has fucked up water now.
I bet.
A massive sinkhole opened underneath
What's?
the
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand there.
Yeah. If I have issues with someone, I won't show it, honestly, because it's nothing I'm gonna complain about, because you know I'm not gonna get along with everyone, and no one's gonna get along with me. Not everyone's gonna get along with me, and I accept that. That's just how I am.
Yeah.
You know.
Honestly, like, I mean, it's understood that people know, as far as my own personal moods go, they know if I don't like somebody, I'm not exactly, you'll know if I don't like you.
Ah.
And, it's like I always tell people that first meet me, I'm like, you never exactly have to guess guess how I feel about you, about anything. I was like, you'll always know, just because, you know, if I don't like you, I'll tell you I don't like you. Or I would just not talk to you at all.
Mhm.
Awesome, we need some.
blue Gatorade, blue orange punch.
Blue, yellow, to yellow. And with, like, honestly, I mean, there's been points with, I've had problems with Mike
Mhm.
before. And, okay, you got it. One. Yeah. 1 second, I got a drink. Alright, next round.
Next thing I know, freaking John's gonna faint from alcohol poisoning.
Or maybe. I woke up with a hangover this morning.
Or were you
That
playing that
sounds
game
again.
Were you playing the game last night?
No, we got a blender,
Mhm.
and we threw some ice, crushed it up, mixed some strawberries and pineapple and vodka up in that shit with some orange juice, and we fucking had like slushies.
Yeah.
But anyways, with Mike though, like, I've had a problem with him before where, yeah, we've argued, it gotten to a point where he said something to me in the middle of a group chat, and pissed me the fuck off because he was being a little vindictive for it.
Sorry about that. I had to open the door, so I missed everything you just said.
No, I was like, as far as Mike goes, like, I know once in group chat we had like a full like party,
Mhm.
and Mike decided to start being a little vindictive about things at that time, and you know, said something to me that pissed me off. It's very hard to do to piss me off usually. Normally I'll just like ignore you or whatever, but I mean, he pushed my buttons and he fucking jumped off the chat party, and after calling me like an asshole, miserable asshole that just wants to make people feel bad about themselves and so on and so forth, and you know, just being a jackass and so on and so forth. Said like all sorts of fucked up shit. Anyways, pissed me off. And so what I ended up doing is, you know, I turned around like, alright, I'm like, no, you're not gonna fucking, you know, pull this shit. So I jumped in group chat, posted like several long-winded freaking things, and basically bitch Mike out about the whole situation. And Mike soon realized that that was a very wrong move about what he tried to tell me or some shit. And it was just basically, he thought he had like some dirt on me and so on and so forth, that, you know, he's gonna be able to hurt my feelings and shit like that. And I'm like, Mike, I don't tell people any more about myself than I want them to know. So if I've ever said anything about myself, I'm like, people already know, it's not you.
Yeah.
The fact that you sit here and thought of something big that you could throw at me and fucking use against me, I'm sorry, you're sorely mistaken.
Right.
I never say anything about myself about, you know, otherwise. But anyways, pitch him out. And later on, you know, he shut up, basically. He later on apologized, and I was like, whatever.
No big issue.
But, yeah, I mean, I basically told Mike, I'm like, look, I feel the same way about you as I've always have. I'm like, I never trusted you. I find you annoying most of the times. You're not my most favorite person in the world, but I don't like you, I don't not like you, basically. So I mean, I don't hate you, but I don't like you either. So I was like, as far as that goes, and he was just like, well, what about Chris? I was like, honestly, I don't know what you're talking about. Like Chris is like the main reason why. Whoa. I'm like, like, this is just how I feel about you. I'm like, you're not the most favorite person in the world or not, whatnot. I'm like, honestly, I'm like, if it wasn't for the fact